కార్యక్రమంపై మీ అభిప్రాయాలు తెలియజేయగలరు. ఈమెయిల్ ddSaptagiri@gmail.com, ఫేస్బుక్ www.facebook.com/ddsaptagiri, ట్విట్టర్ twitter.com/ddsaptagirivja, ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ www.instagram.com/ddsaptagiri, యూట్యూబ్ www.youtube.com/c/ddsaptagiri.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday it'll all work out. Until then, nope, a nope, a nope, a nope, definitely nope, a nope, nope, a nope. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. Oh no.
Okay. Hope you are all good, isn't it? How are you doing your days? Every day I think very happy that you are attending the classes every day and you are taking care and you are filling up the all this given tasks every day, and also you are filling the worksheets and then you are sending to your teachers by WhatsApp, and also in some people they are calling by phone, and so that you are just improving your standards day by day. So, I am very much happy for this. So, today in this session just we are going to see and listen a small story and the related vocabulary, and we are going to see some grammar and also the creative writing, that is information transfer. So, now children, before this I would like to show you a visual. Just all of you go through this visual. Right here, what do you see here? Right, you can see some people, they are standing here. So, just I would like to name and tell the names of the people. The person who is standing, the old person, his name is Abel Merriweather. Can you repeat after me? Abel Merriweather. And then see here, and the left side of my side, left of my side, you can see two girls standing. One is Amelia and the other one is Elizabeth. So, here Abel Merriweather, he had two children, two daughters. The elder one's name is Amelia and the younger one's name is Elizabeth. So, both of them are got married. So, now Amelia married Henry Slater and Elizabeth married Ben Jordan. So, now you can see the family of Abel Merriweather with daughters and sons-in-law. And then here Amelia got a daughter, her name is Victoria, and then Elizabeth got one son, his name is Jim. Okay, now children, just I would like to tell you the characters. See here, the first one, it is Amelia. She married Henry Slater, so she is called as Amelia Slater. And then Elizabeth married Ben Jordan, so she is being called as Elizabeth Jordan. And then you can see Victoria, the daughter of Henry and Amelia Slater, and then Jimmy is the son of Elizabeth and Jordan. And now you can see the grandfather of Amelia, Victoria and also Jimmy, that is Abel Merriweather, and he is the elder of the house. He is of 70 years old. Now, here I will explain you the story. So, both the children, he is staying in with Henry Slaughter's house, and then one day both the sisters, they had a small dispute. So, from that day onwards, both of them stopped coming their houses, and they almost their relationships have been just shortened, and there is no contact between those two sisters. And one day Henry Slaughter and Amelia, both of them sent a telegram to Elizabeth and Jordan that Abel Merriweather, the head of the family, has been passed away. That means he died. So, in order to take the property or the share, the things that are related to or just related to Abel Merriweather, they were called. And then at the time, now you can see here, see they are discussing, they are all in mourning dress, means when people die, people they won't wear the colorful dresses. All the time now when you observe, they will wear the black dress and grey dress, so that it is a symbol for sadness. So, whenever you see the people, even we have sometimes we wear black ribbons also and sometimes black ties. So, because in order to tell that we are in sad position. So, here all the people they are discussing about the properties. See what are the things belong to his father, and then so in that way Slaughter and Amelia Slaughter, both of them, they wanted to steal or pinch the bureau, and there is one wall clock also, they wanted to take that wall clock. So, now in this way just they are dividing the things. And now what happened here, she was making a coffee while they were discussing about their property matters and about the death of their father, and now she Mrs. Slaughter is preparing some tea and she is giving to the family members. And you can see here, while they were discussing and they are sipping some tea, immediately the person who they thought that he was dead, just is coming down from the stairs. So, when they saw Abel Merriweather coming from the upstairs, immediately they were shocked and they thought that he was dead, but he was not dead, he was alive. But now they are thinking that maybe the ghost of Abel Merriweather. So, all the time, see here you can see even Victoria, she is very happy that grandpa was alive. And now everybody was shocked and they do not know what to tell, because they are all in their mourning dresses. అంటే విషాదపు ఛాయలు అలుముకున్నప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తారంటే నల్లటి వస్త్రాలు వాళ్ళు ధరిస్తారనమాట. ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళకు ఉన్నటువంటి వేదన, విచారాన్ని, బాధను, దుఃఖాన్ని తెలియజేసేదానికి సింబల్ బ్లాక్ డ్రెస్. Now you can see here, this is a bureau. This bureau means it is a desk or a almirah, or it is full of drawers. ఎందుకంటే రాయడానికి పనికొచ్చేటువంటిది, దాని కింద మనం కానీ చూస్తే చాలా డ్రాస్ ఉన్నాయి. వెన్ వి డ్రాగ్ దెమ్, వెన్ వి పుల్ దెమ్, సో యూ కెన్ సీ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ drawers there in that bureau. And I will show you another model of this drawer. See, this is also one of the bureau. So, where people can write some important thing and they keep some important papers or files in that bureau. And then they had one watch also, or a wall clock on the wall. So, they brought all this bureau and watch to the downstairs. And then when Abel Merriweather, when he was coming down, and then he was asking, what has happened, why you people, ఏంటి మీరంతా ఇలా ఉన్నారు, ఎందుకు, ఎవరు చనిపోయారు ఇంట్లో, ఎందుకు మీరు అలా విచారంతో ఉన్నారు, why you are all in mourning dresses, why you are all in black dress. So, now they were confusing, so what to tell. Because they fixed that this Abel Merriweather had died, but now they have to give answer, because he is not dead, he is alive. Now here when you see, now then they asked, why you have brought all the things down, and then they said, because we thought that you were dead and they are sharing the property or the things which is of Ap-Vidya. That means their father. So now then he thought, you people, you are after money. మీరు అసలు నన్ను పట్టించుకోవట్లేదు, కానీ నాకు సంబంధించినటువంటి వస్తువులు, నాకు సంబంధించినటువంటి ఆస్తిని మాత్రమే మీరు కేర్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. యు ఆర్ నాట్ ఎట్ ఆల్ కేరింగ్. సో దెన్ వాట్ హీ డిసైడెడ్, హీ వాంటెడ్ టు గివ్ ద మనీ or the property where that person, in whose house he will die, so all the property will go. So in that way he wrote a deed. But now what he is saying, just now he is saying that I will go and I will meet the lawyer and I will change my deed. నేను రాసినటువంటి ఆ వీలునామాను నేను దాన్ని మార్చేస్తాను. ఎందుకు అనంటే, మీరు నేను బ్రతికున్నా కూడా చనిపోయానని చెప్పేసి నాకున్నటువంటి వస్తువులను, నాకున్నటువంటి సామాగ్రి మీదే మీరు ఇప్పటికే డివైడ్ చేసుకుంటా ఉన్నారు. కాబట్టి యు ఆర్ నాట్ ఎట్ ఆల్ కేరింగ్, యు ఆర్ నాట్ ఎట్ ఆల్ లవ్వింగ్ మీ అండ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ టేకింగ్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ మీ. సో వై షుడ్ ఐ? సో ఏమనుకున్నాడంటే, హీ వాంటెడ్ టు చేంజ్ ద డీడ్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్రాపర్టీ. And then he was telling that, see, today I have taken a decision that I want to marry. And then everybody shocked. What? 70 years అని చెప్పాను కదా మీకు, Ap-Vidya వీళ్ళు చేసినటువంటిది అన్ని చూసి నేను రాసిన వీలునామాను నేను మార్చేసుకొని నేనేం చేస్తాను, నేను పెళ్లి చేసుకుంటాను అని చెప్పాను. 70 years of old man getting married means is quite, ఎలా ఉంది మనకి వినడానికి, చాలా వింతగా ఉంది. ఇట్స్ క్వైట్ స్ట్రేంజ్ థింగ్. కానీ ఇన్ ఆర్డర్ టు టీచ్ ద లెసన్ టు హిస్ చిల్డ్రన్, వారి పిల్లలకి ఒక మంచి గురపాఠం నేర్చుకోవాలని చెప్పేసి ఏం చేశాడంటే, హీ వాంటెడ్ టు మ్యారీ జాన్ షెరాక్స్ who maintains Ringo bells. So he wanted to marry the person who cares him and who share the love and affection to him. So he told the decision and everybody, then you know what these two children did. Daddy, you please stay with us. No, daddy will stay. ఇప్పుడు స్లాటర్ ఏమంటుంది, నాన్న నా దగ్గరే ఉంటాడు. అంతే కాదు ఇన్ని రోజులు నీ దగ్గర ఉన్నాడు కదా. ఇప్పుడు జోర్డన్ ఏం చెప్తా ఉంది, ఎలిజబెత్ లేదు ఇన్ని రోజులు నీ దగ్గర ఉన్నాడు కదా, ఇప్పుడు మా నాన్న నా దగ్గర ఉంటాడు. అంటే నౌ వెన్ హీ వాంటెడ్ టు చేంజ్ ద డీడ్, రాసిన వీలునామాను మార్చుకొని మళ్ళీ పెళ్లి చేసుకోవాలని ఎప్పుడైతే ఆయన తీర్మానం చేసుకున్నాడో, దెన్ దీస్ డాటర్స్ దే ఆర్ ట్రయింగ్ టు ప్రిటెండ్ మీన్స్ నటిస్తూ ఉన్నారు, అంటే ఎక్కడలేని ప్రేమను. Even nowadays when you observe people, for example, see all the people, the sons and the children, so many people, they like the properties and the big bungalows and big houses and all the properties, the cars and everything they enjoy. But when their parents, they come to an old age, what they do, they will keep them aside. They will divide the plates and they divide the cups, and the plates and cups will be separate for the old people. And in the houses, you know, even in the summer, these people, వాళ్ళ కొడుకులు వాళ్ళందరూ ఏం చేస్తారంటే, they will enjoy the air conditioned rooms, కానీ but they will keep all their old people aside and they suffer a lot. సో ఇప్పుడు మనం సమాజంలో చూస్తున్నప్పుడు తల్లిదండ్రులు సంపాదించినటువంటి ఆస్తి, తాతలు సంపాదించినటువంటి ఆస్తి అన్నీ మనకు కావాలి, కానీ వాళ్ళకు కావాల్సినటువంటిది ఏంటంటే ఒక చిన్న కేర్, లవ్ అండ్ అఫెక్షన్. అటువంటిది వాళ్ళు ముసలి వాళ్ళు లేదంటే వృద్ధాప్యంలో ఉన్నటువంటి కోరుకుంటారు. కానీ ఇప్పుడున్నటువంటి సమాజంలో ప్రజలు ఎలా అయిపోయారంటే, దే ఆర్ సో సెక్లూసివ్ అండ్ దే ఆర్ సో రిజిడ్. దే డోంట్ వాంట్ టు share the love and affection to the parent and the elders, but at the same time they want to enjoy the property which was owned by them. సో ఈ సమాజంలో అటువంటి, సో మీరు కూడా ఏం చేయాలంటే, జస్ట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు థింక్ అబౌట్ ద పీపుల్ లివింగ్ ఇన్ యువర్ హౌసెస్ ఆర్ ఇన్ సరౌండింగ్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ యువర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ టు టెల్ ఎవ్రీ పర్సన్ హూ ఇల్ట్రీట్స్ ద ఓల్డ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ద పేరెంట్ కదా. ఈవెన్ యూ కెన్ సీ, తల్లిదండ్రులని మనము సన్మానించాలి, అప్పుడే మనకు ఆయుష్కాలము పెరుగుతుంది అని. ఈవెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ సెడ్ ఇన్ మెనీ థింగ్స్, రైట్? దెర్ ఈజ్ ఎ ప్రావర్బ్ ఆల్సో కదా. తల్లిని తండ్రిని మనము ఏం చేయాలంటే సన్మానించాలి, అప్పుడే మనకు ఆయుష్కాలము, నువ్వు దీర్ఘాయుష్మంతుడు ఉన్నట్లు కదా. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఒబే యువర్ పేరెంట్. సో నౌ యాజ్ ఎ చిల్డ్రన్, what you have to do, just you should not after money or the property, but you should give love and affection. So, as children of 10th class, what is your responsibility? You have to help your parent, and you have to help them when they are sick, and then you have to just you give your hand whenever they are in need in your limit. So, now I hope that you will show love and affection to your parent. So, now before this, just we will go through one passage from this Dear Departed, and then we will go with comprehension question. Children, have you understood the story? Are you after money, or you want to give love and affection to your parents? So, you have to decide yourself, right. See now, let us read the following passage. Just I am reading, you follow the you observe while the screen is presenting on the screen, right. Mrs. Slaughter. So, this is in the form of a conversation or in a dialogue. So, now here Mrs. Slaughter, she is speaking. Victoria, go and change your dress before your uncle Ben and Aunt Elizabeth come. You should not wear colored dress when grandfather is dead. ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్తా ఉంది స్లాటర్, విక్టోరియా యూ గో అండ్ చేంజ్ యువర్ డ్రెస్, యూ షుడ్ నాట్ వేర్ కలర్ డ్రెస్. ఎందుకు? గ్రాండ్ పా హీ హెస్ డైడ్. So, you should not wear colored dress. So, you go and change before your uncle and aunt come home. And then Victoria, what are they coming after a long time, mom? There is no proper relationship between you and your auntie. So, now why are they coming? And now Mrs. Slaughter saying, they are coming to talk over poor grandpa's property. ఎందుకు వస్తున్నారంటే ఆల్రెడీ he is dead. So, they wanted to discuss about the grandpa's property. So, your father sent them a telegram. As I told you know in the beginning, they sent a telegram that Abel Merriweather, their father was died. Next, Henry. When you and Elizabeth quarreled, she said that she'd never set foot in your house again. ఇక్కడ హెన్రీ ఏం చెప్తున్నా, అవును చూడండి, ఎప్పుడైనా ఇద్దరు ఎవరైనా గొడవ పడ్డారనుకో ఇంకా జీవితంలో అసలు చచ్చినా మీ ఇంటికి రానే రానని ఒక్కొక్కసారి ఏం చేస్తారంటే వాళ్ళు ఒక డెసిషన్ తీసుకుంటూ ఉంటారు. సో అట్లనే ఎలిజబెత్ అండ్ హెన్రీ స్లాటర్ బోత్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ క్వారల్, అండ్ దెన్ ఎలిజబెత్ సెడ్ ఐ నెవర్ come to your house, I never set foot in your house again. And now Henry is questioning, on that day Elizabeth said that she never set foot in your house again, and now she is coming only to take the property. So, she will come fast enough after her share of what our fathers left. So, now children, I hope you understood. Now, let us answer the following question. What is the conversation about? Now, we have read the paragraph, the dialogue, and what is the conversation? This is the conversation about the issue of the property. Yes, very good. And then they also discussed about the quarrel between Slaughter and Elizabeth, Amelia Slaughter and Elizabeth. And now, so this conversation is about the sharing of the property which belongs to Abel Merriweather. And the second question, now you have to ready. Shall I show you once again? Why did Mrs. Slaughter ask Victoria to change her dress? See now, you go through the paragraph. So, why did Amelia Slaughter asked Victoria to change the dress? So, what he see, go and change your dress before your uncle, because when we are in mourning stage, MOURNING, మార్నింగ్ మీన్ విషాదము, మనము లేదా బాధను వ్యక్తం చేసేటప్పుడు దాన్ని ఏమంటే మార్నింగ్ అని. MORNING అంటే అది ఉదయకాలం లేదా ప్రాతకాలం, ఇది మార్నింగ్ MOURNING. ఆ రెండింటికి తర్వాత నేను డిఫరెన్స్ మీకు చెప్తాను, రైట్. సో వెన్ గ్రాండ్ పా ఈజ్ డెడ్, యూ ఆర్ నాట్ సపోజ్ టు wear the colored dresses. So, that is why her mother asked Victoria to change the dress. Have you got the answer for that? Okay. Now, tell me, who is Victoria's aunt? Her mother's name is? Very good. Her mother's name is? Right, Amelia Slaughter. And now her aunt's name is? What is it? Elizabeth, right? Elizabeth. After marriage, she became Elizabeth Jordan. And now, why did Mr. Elizabeth visit her sister? Good. Because they wanted to share the property. What happens to the property of a person after his or her death? So, now before his death, he wrote the deed that, see, the property will belong to the child or the daughter in whose house he will die. అంటే ఎవరి ఇంట్లో చనిపోతే వాళ్ళకే ఈ యొక్క ఆస్తి చెల్లేటట్టుగా ముందు రాశాడు. కానీ after knowing their internal behavior of their daughter, he wanted to change the deed. తర్వాత మరి ఎవరికి ఇచ్చి ఉండొచ్చు అనుకుంటారు? So, just you think and then you have to give me the answer. Okay? Now, just we will move on to some vocabulary. Now, just I request all of you to repeat after me the words, right? Amazed, dead, fast, like, fortunate, really, precious, hard, understand, shabby. See here once again, amazed, really, dead, precious. Do you know what is the meaning of amazed? Yes, surprise, ఆశ్చర్యపడ్డం. Really, oh, is it true? నిజమా? Dead, you know, precious, valuable లేదా విలువైన. Fast, hard, you will be knowing the answer. Like, understand. So, when you listen, then teachers they used to ask, are you getting on, is it understood, have you understood the lesson, means అర్థమైందా, comprehensible. Fortunate అంటే అదృష్టం. Shabby, a kind of untidy, we can go with this. Now, see here, now let us match the following. I have already just for your convenience, I have already written the answers for this. Now, let us go with these words. Amazed means surprised. So, what you have to do? You have to write in your notebooks, just you need not match, but you can write the meaning as it is at the just beside the word. Now, just you write amazed and then you write answer as surprise, and then really, actually. A third one, dead, deceased, precious, precious, it is very intelligent, or we can go. Then fast, hasty, hard, tough, like, love, understand. Understand. Now, tell me, right, very intelligent. Fortunate, fortunate means very good, lucky. Shabby, shabby means untidy. So, here you can go with, see this here small correction, yes, you have to go with this. Precious means, right, you have to realize the things. Okay. Now, just once again you tell me the answer for this. Amazed, really, dead, precious, fast, hard, like, understand, fortunate and shabby. Okay, children. Now, just we will take a break and be back just within a short time.
మా కార్యక్రమంపై మీ అభిప్రాయాలు తెలియజేయగలరు. ఈమెయిల్ ddSaptagiri@gmail.com, ఫేస్బుక్ www.facebook.com/ddsaptagiri, ట్విట్టర్ twitter.com/ddsaptagirivja, Instagram www.instagram.com/ddsaptagiri, YouTube www.youtube.com/c/dd Saptagiri.
Welcome back to Vidya Varadhi educational program conducted by SCERT Andhra Pradesh. Welcome back children, and now just as I told you that just will go for information transfer. So, this is one among this we have the creative writing. So, in this examination point of view, just will see the information transfer, how we will transfer the given information in particular table or in a bar diagram or flow chart or in a pie chart or some pictures. So, we can transfer this information. So, when you want to transfer the information, you have to keep some of the things in your mind. The important aspect that you have to keep in your mind is number 1, read the information given in the pie chart or bar diagram or flow chart or any other tabular form, or even it is a picture, just go through and read 1 or 2 times clearly. And then second one, you try to understand the gist what is there inside, and then you comprehend about the picture or the table or the bar diagram or the pie diagram. Then select suitable vocabulary. That means, so if you want to write a sentence, so you have to pick some related and suitable apt words which are suitable for your presentation on a piece of paper, and then use simple language. You have to use simple language, so that if you use simple language, there is no possibility for you to make many mistakes. So, now and then cover all the items in the chart. So, now if it is a pie diagram, sometimes it is divided into 7 parts or 5 parts. If it is a flow chart, nearly 4 to 5 aspects will be there. So, in that way what you have to do, you have to cover all the items given in the chart and then arrange them in a sequential order. So, you have to arrange them in a systematic order. So, first one, second one, so how to write, and then at final you have to develop into a paragraph. So, then meanwhile it is common for you have to follow the punctuation mark wherever it is necessary. So, now first you have to read and understand, and then selection of the new vocabulary, and then try to use simple sentences, so that your presentation will be in such a way that it will inspire other people also, and then cover all the items given in the pie chart or the tabular form or in a graph or something. So, all the things and arrange in a systematic order, and then you have to bring it into a paragraph. So, shall we see one example of this information transfer now? Yes. Children, now see here, what is it? It is a pie chart, or we can call it as a pie diagram. So, this pie diagram, it is of the cost of construction of a house. This is a cost of construction. Suppose if you want to construct a house, so you have to divide this amount for construction into different parts. So, suppose if 1000 rupees is for not 1000, it is 1 lakh or 2 lakh rupees. So, we will divide some of the amount for a particular thing. So, in the same way, this chart, it explains about the different types of items that are needed for constructing the house. So, now we will see here timber. So, you can see in blue in color, right, it is timber 10%, and then after that for supervision you will have 15%. And then steel means iron, మనకు కావాల్సినటువంటి గేట్స్ కానీ ఇనుము సామాను దానికి సంబంధించినవన్నీ ఇట్ కాస్ట్ ఆఫ్ 15% ఆఫ్ ద అమౌంట్. అండ్ దెన్ ఫర్ బ్రిక్స్ అంటే తెలుసు కదా ఇటుకలు. అండ్ దెన్ సిమెంట్, లేబర్ మీన్స్ అంటే మనకు ఇల్లు కట్టేటువంటి వాళ్ళకు మనము డబ్బులు ఇవ్వాలి కదా, కట్టినటువంటి మేస్త్రీలకి కదా, వాళ్ళకి మనము ఇచ్చేటువంటిది లేబర్ అని అంటారు. సో నౌ మనకు 100%లో సో దిస్ items are divided with the percentage. So now what we are doing, just we have to develop this into a paragraph. Just I will give you one example. Now see here the construction. So for each and everything on the top of this you will find the heading. So the first point will be the heading. Suppose this pie chart explains about the cost of construction of a house on different items. So what you have, suppose if it is a marks, so this pie chart explains about the marks secured by Anil in different subjects. Or see otherwise this pie diagram explains about the student that attended for SSC examination. So in this way first sentence should be the title. So now for this shall we write the first one? Yes, the given pie chart shows the cost of construction of a house. So this is the head point, the first one. And then the major part of money is spent on labor. Major ante ekkuva bhagamu, that is 25% of money is spent only on labor charges. So the people who work on construction. And the second highest expenditure is spent on cement. So what is the percentage of cement here? 20% of. So 20% of amount is spent on cement. And then can you can you give me another sentence? Yes, see here supervision 15%, steel and bricks also 15%. So shall we go for another sentence now? The second highest expenditure is spent on cement, and they spent equal amount of 15% of amount on steel. See now when you see they have spent 15% on supervision, 15% money on steel and 15% of bricks on the construction of the house. కాబట్టి మనం ఇల్లు కట్టేటప్పుడు కావలసినటువంటి వస్తువులని మనం డివైడ్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత సో ఇంత పర్సెంట్ ఆఫ్ అమౌంట్ ఈ యొక్క కార్మికులకు ఇవ్వాలి, ఇంత పర్సెంట్ మనం టేకు కొనాలి, ఏంటి మనం కిటికీలు కానీ తలుపులు తర్వాత మనకు షెల్ఫ్స్ ఇవన్నీ తయారు చేసుకోవడానికి, తర్వాత మేస్త్రీలు ఒక సూపర్విజన్ ఒక ఇంజనీర్స్ కానీ వాళ్ళందరూ వచ్చి చెక్ చేస్తారు. సో వీటన్నిటికి సంబంధించినటువంటివి కొంత, తర్వాత స్టీల్ ఇనుము బ్రిక్స్ ఇవన్నీ కొనడానికి కొంత పర్సెంట్. So now what we are doing, so the three items, that is the steel, bricks and supervision, equal amount has been spent in the construction of the house, and the rest of the money ante avanni ponka inka migilindi enta 10%. So the rest of the money of 10% spent on టింబర్ అంటే టేక్ అనమాట, మనకి అంటే మనకు వాటికి కావలసినటువంటివి తలుపులు, చైర్స్ లేదంటే షెల్ఫ్స్ తయారు చేసుకోవడానికి వాటికి సంబంధించినటువంటిది. సో నౌ దిస్ ఈజ్ ద ఎక్స్పెండిచర్ డివైడెడ్ ఫర్ కన్స్ట్రక్టింగ్ ఆఫ్ ద హౌస్. నౌ చిల్డ్రన్, have you got an idea how to present this information transfer and how we can transfer from the pie diagram to this information? Now just we will go for the another one. See here, now we have the second exercise for pie diagram or the information transfer. See, this explains about the total number of students appear for civil service examination. So here the percentage of students appear for various departments. So చాలా అంటే వివిధ భాగాల నుంచి, ఒకటేంటి మనం చూస్తే one is English, the second one is maths and third one is physics, chemistry, commerce and others. So here we have almost 6 items. The one is English, mathematics, third one physics, and then chemistry, commerce, and also and other subjects, mean other social or humanities or politics and some other subject. So, just now we will write, as I told you know, the first sentence will be the head, the title. So, what to write now? Now, somebody will try, anybody will try now? This pie diagram, yes, you have to cut. This pie diagram explains about, very good, number of students appeared for civil service examinations. So, how many branches have applied? Almost 6 branches. Right. Now, when you write in a paragraph, so what you write? 27% of people attended from English department. The people 27% or belong to English department, they have attended for civil service examination. So, when you write this, see here, this pie diagram shows the number of students appeared for civil service examination from various departments. The highest number of students are from Department of English is about 27%. The second highest number who attended for civils is of 23% is from commerce. And now, can you give me one more sentence now? See, we will have a 15%. This is 15% of physics. So, 15% of people attended from Department of Physics for civil service examination. And when you continue, and 14% of the students appeared for chemistry, and then 11% is of mathematics, and then 23% is, I told you about commerce, and only others is 7%. So, now we have to cover, see here 27, 18, 14, 11, 23, 7. So, all the departments of English, maths, physics, chemistry, commerce and others, all the items should be covered while we are transferring the information. అర్థమైందమ్మా? ఇప్పుడు మీకు చెప్పిన తర్వాత చూడండి, ఇంగ్లీష్, మ్యాథమెటిక్స్, ఫిజిక్స్, కెమిస్ట్రీ, కామర్స్, అదర్స్. సో, ఇక్కడ మొత్తము మనకు 6 ఐటమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఈ 6 పాయింట్లు కవర్ అయ్యేటట్టుగా రావాలి. ఇన్ అడిషన్ టు దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ ద టైటిల్ ఆన్ ద ఫస్ట్ టాప్ sentence. So, now when you go through this pie diagram explains about the number of students appear for civil service examination from various departments. So, the highest number of students are from English department, about 27, and the second highest number who attended for civil service is of 23% is from commerce, and then 14% of students they attended from physics department, and then the least percentage is of 7%, they belong to different other departments other than given in the table. And then you can see the 11% is of, see, chemistry. So, in this way you have to divide all this and then you have to write into a paragraph. So, you have to select the words and you have to arrange them in an order, and then see, sometimes there is no rule that you have to follow the highest to the lowest, but see, even you can take the, you can write even the sequential order 75% and 18%, 14% like that. So, but ultimately you have to cover all the items, that is 7 items given in addition to the title of this pie diagram. Okay, children. Now, we have completed 2 exercises. I think it is very easy for you. Just you go through and read it and then you try to present them on a piece of paper. Now, here for your convenience, just I have copied it, and now look at the following diagram. This is the flow chart, you can say. This is about literature. Verse, prose. Verse is divided into 2 parts. Prose is divided into, see here, fiction, non-fiction, and then here fiction consists of novel, short stories, and non-fiction consists of biography, essays and criticism. So, here, so you have to cover all these items in your presentation. So, but the heading should be, what should be the heading? About what? See, this flow chart explain about the literature. So, we can divide the literature into two parts, that is verse and prose. So, when we go with verse, verse is again subdivided into two parts, one is poetry and also drama. So, when we come to prose, prose also divided into two parts, one is fiction and non-fiction. Now, can you tell me? Now, who will give you? The fiction also consists of the novels and also short stories, and then non-fiction consists of biography, essay, criticism. So, when you write with the help of this flow chart, you can write like this, but it is different with the pie chart, but ultimately our aim is to present all the items which are given in the flow chart or also in the pie diagram or in the bar diagram or in the family tree or even if a picture, right children. Now, see here, now we will write a paragraph. The tree diagram shows different kinds of literature. There are two broad categories, verse and prose. So, for simplicity you have to write, see this literature is divided into two parts as I told you. So, there is no hard and fast rule that you have to follow the same system, but presentation is important, selection of vocabulary is important, organizing the sentences is important, and then writing simple sentence is also very important in our teaching of this presentation of this. Now, I just will go through once again. Fill in the blanks with the correct compound prepositional phrases from the options given under each sentence. So, now you have already seen this about prepositional phrases in the previous classes. So, now just we will see. I finished my project work several days dash the deadline. So, you have to write the answers, right. I have already just highlighted the answers which are the suitable answers for your convenience. Now, who will read out the answer for this? Very good, ahead. Finished my project work several days. అంటే ఇచ్చినటువంటి టైం కన్నా ముందుగానే మనం ahead means ముందుగా మనము తయారు చేసేసాం. నెక్స్ట్ సెకండ్ వన్, శ్రావణి గోస్ టు స్కూల్ డాష్ యమున డైలీ అలాంగ్ విత్, అంటే శ్రావణి యమునతో పాటుగా ఎవ్రీడే షీ గోస్ టు స్కూల్. అండ్ థర్డ్ వన్, మై హౌస్ స్టాండ్ ఆల్ అదర్ హౌసెస్ ఇన్ ద స్ట్రీట్ అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్, అన్ని ఇల్లు ఒకలాగుంటే మా ఇల్లు మాత్రం ఇట్ ఈస్ సంథింగ్ స్పెషల్, బిగ్ ఇన్ సైజ్. అండ్ దెన్ మధు హ్యాస్ గాట్ ఎ గుడ్ జాబ్ బై మీన్స్ ఆఫ్ హిస్ ఎబిలిటీస్, అంటే లక్ అని ఏం కాదు కానీ కష్టానికి తగిన విధంగా తన స్వయం కృషితోనే హీ హ్యాస్ అక్వైర్డ్ ఎ జాబ్. నౌ సీ హియర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ సెంటెన్స్, షీ వాజ్ అనేబుల్ టు అటెండ్ ద పార్టీ హర్ మ్యారేజ్ ఎంగేజ్మెంట్ డ్యూ టు, అంటే తన ఎంగేజ్మెంట్ కారణాల వల్ల, ఎంగేజ్మెంట్ జరుగుతుండడం వల్ల తన పార్టీకి రాలేకపోయింది. సో అందువలన డ్యూ టు. డాష్ ఫైర్ రింగ్ ద అలార్మ్ బెల్, ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ ఫైర్ రింగ్ ద అలార్మ్ బెల్. దెన్ Sriram continued his batting carefully dash his team though he was hungry. For the sake of, వాళ్ళ యొక్క టీమ్ని గెలిపించడం కోసము, దో హీ వాజ్ వెరీ హంగ్రీ, హీ కంటిన్యూడ్ హిస్ బ్యాటింగ్ వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్లీ, కీపింగ్ హిస్ హంగర్ అసైడ్ అండ్ హీ ఫాట్ ఫర్ హిస్ టీమ్. ఫర్ ద సేక్ ఆఫ్ అంటే తన యొక్క టీము కొరకు. యూ షుడ్ కంప్లీట్ యువర్ B.Ed dash your BSc to get a teacher job. So now BSc చదివితే కాదు కానీ if you want to get a teacher's job you have to complete even B.Ed. In addition to BScనే కాకుండా BScతో పాటు you have to complete B.Ed. Then only you will become a teacher. The physics director of our school selected me and my friend Ganesh for tomorrow's match. So, maybe Ganesh, ఒకవేళ ఏమైనా he might be sick. So, his physical director, he asked me replaced in the place of Ganesh. So, now children, now have you got it? Now, just we will go a little further. Now, here read the following paragraph and it contains errors. Now, it is highlighted in the green shade, right. Now, just we will read and we will write the correct spelling. So, we have to edit the following passage and you have to find out the errors. Already I have highlighted the wrong or errors of the words and then you have to write the correct words. Okay. It was one of those days. So, what is here? Days means DAYS. So, you have to replace this DAZE as DAYS. When it was a pleasure to be alive, the sky was blue. Now, tell me which is the correct spelling for blue? Excellent, BLUE, blue. And the hair was cold and sharp. Hair, air antama? Yes, AIR, air. It is air kuda kaadu adi kada. Emantamante koncham manam em cheyali, it's air. AIR, air was cold and sharp with the scent of wet earth. Scent. ఈ scent ఏంటి? SCENT, scent. As morning, MOR, ఇందాక చెప్పాను కదా, MOURNING అంటేనేమో విషాదంతో ఉన్నటువంటిది. ఇప్పుడు దిస్ ఈజ్ నాట్ దట్ మార్నింగ్, బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ మార్నింగ్, గుడ్ మార్నింగ్, MORNING. The sun warmed and chilled the countryside. And then I caught the sight of a lonely sight. So, what is the spelling for sight? CITE, sight kuda kaadu. So, one more spelling, SIGHT అంటే ఆ దృశ్యము. అది చాలా ఎలా ఉందంటే చూడండి, బి మీన్స్ ఒక చిన్న తేనెటీగ అనుకోండి, BEEB, it is not BE. So, and then I caught the sight of a lonely bee struggling to find the pollen of a final flower. చూడండి అక్కడ flower, it is not the FLOUR, it is FLOWER, flower అంటే ఒక పువ్వు. అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి ఏం చేస్తూ ఉందంటే చిన్న తూనీగ లేదా తుమ్మెద ఆ పువ్వులో ఉన్నటువంటి ఆ యొక్క పోలన్ అంటే చాలా అంటే పాడైపోయినటువంటిది ఉంటుంది, అవన్నీ తీసేసుకొని అది ఇట్ వాంటెడ్ టు గో ఫర్ ద బెస్ట్ పార్ట్. నౌ I continued my walk to a country in where sitting outside I contentedly sipped my beer and musing all the while here them, where had he been? WEAR కాదు ఇది. So, this is WHERE, where అంటే ఎక్కడ, and then been, BEEN, been. Where had he been? The sad worker, doomed so soon to die, 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 not DYE, die. Die means hair dye. And marveled, so only one L, it is not double L, at this energy and climbing along so many bare stalks. Bear, BARE, bear. And then he flew on and disappeared. Flew, FLEW, flew. And then sight, SIGHT, sight. Now, children, I hope you all understood the lesson, the story about Abel Merriweather, and also, and I have told you, I have shown you some of the pictures related to. And then now we have completed some vocabularies, right, and we have matched some words and their synonyms, and we have seen some exercises about information transfer regarding pie diagram and flow chart, and now we have completed the editing of the spellings also. Now, children, what you have to do? Once again, I request all of you to subscribe this Doordarshan YouTube channel Saptagiri-Vidya Varadhi, and then whenever you want, and you can just you go through that and you can check your answers and you can clarify your doubts. So, take care of yourself and be happy, and then don't forget to take care of your old people, and then you just give them a hand when they are in need. Don't be like Amelia Slaughter and Jordan, but you be like what you are, and wish you all the best, children. Thank you so much. Thank you.
మా కార్యక్రమంపై మీ అభిప్రాయాలు తెలియజేయగలరు. ఈమెయిల్ ddSaptagiri-VJA@gmail.com, ఫేస్బుక్ www.facebook.com/ddsaptagiri, ట్విట్టర్ twitter.com/ddsaptagiri-VJA, ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ www.instagram.com/ddsaptagiri, యూట్యూబ్ www.youtube.com/c/ddsaptagiri.